2 years after, or 3 years after, I was staying with my mother somewhere in Ohoza. My mother was posted from Okiwe to Ohoza. She was a nurse, like I said earlier. And Ohoza used to be very primitive there. In fact, the whole place, maternity and the quarters were surrounded with bush, thick bush. One day, I had a dream where a lion attacked me and killed me. And the manner of my mother, she used to take feedback every morning. The moment you wake up in the morning, you take feedback. Do you have a dream? So my mother took feedback and if the feedback is not good, she will allocate fasting. And the fasting is for the one that got the feedback. So we used to hide the feedback. If the feedback is not good, we hide it because you are going to carry the fast. So that day, I had that dream. I was so terrified because that lion attacked me and killed me, and my sisters were crying, 2 of my elder sisters. I was terrified. I was very pained that I had died. Before I now woke up, I saw it was a dream. So the moment she said, did you, I say, I saw. So my mother allotted me 21 days fasting immediately. So we started the fast, and she was fasting with me. And we go to one church, Christ Ascension Church. That's where we go to pray in the morning. She will just make food, leave food for those at home, and they will carry me alone. Around 12 o'clock, I will break my own. Then she will take it the evening. Do you understand? So the day we ended, usually because there was no life there, no electricity, no people, just on your own, me and my elders. So the way we used to pass time is by eating, snacking. Do you understand? So we buy granite raw and cook it and share. You eat at your pace. Fry it, you eat at your pace. We buy oranges, use all those stuff. So we're coming back on the 21st day of that fast. We had ended. So we bought granite, raw granite, and returned back. And I was frying that granite with my elder sister outside. And then, they use this leaf to do fence. The community came and did that. But inside, beyond it is forest. And we just heard a sound and we looked. It was a wild dog. He came in, and this would be the height of that dog. You can count the ribs. He looked at us from a distance. We are doing that in here. We looked, and it was just like that. He looked at us. The tongue was dropping. The eyes was bulging. He looked at us. And then he started moving forward. So my sister screamed and said, called my another sister, said, she should see from outside this kind dog, that she has never seen any dog like that before. So my mother heard it when she was making that call. My mother ran out from her room and looking through the window, that dog was coming to the front. My mother rebuked us, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. That dog left, running out. And then what she saw shock her was me pursuing after that dog. She called me Chukwuemeka. They don't call me Chukwuemeka at home. It's me or Emeka. If they call you Chukwuemeka, there's a problem. So the way she called me, I thought I heard the voice of God. So I paused. And I don't used to hear calls. It's not possible. How will you call me once? I will come back. Shortly after, shout like turmoil, like they're fighting. And they used to fight those days, communities used to fight. So we thought there had been another crisis. We went inside and locked our door. In the night, I was telling the story what happened. He said, that's what they call nurses, midwife. He said, you see what happened today? So what happened? He said, the lion came into the community. My mother said, lion? He said, yes, a wild dog. That if not that the first set of children that saw it can climb, that there would have been massive loss of life. But the first dog he saw, he tore it. The second goat tore it. It was tearing things. Children were climbing trees. Elders came out with guns. And all that gun that they were shooting, it was that thing they were looking for. Eventually they killed it. My mother said that thing passed where he said is a lie. It cannot be true. You don't know the power of fasting. God preserved me. The story is much because of time, because I want us to pray. I can tell you the stories, life experiences